Hello and welcome to a DEXIS OP3D Pro training video for acquiring cephalometric radiographic images. This video covers patient positioning, projection selections, and acquiring an image. If you have yet to do so, you may find it helpful to refer to the DEXIS OP3D Pro panoramic positioning video before viewing this video. To select a specific topic, use the seek bar on this video. For an overview of the DEXIS OP3D Pro hardware and its components, click the thumbnail at the top right corner of this video. Prepare the unit for use. Place hygienic barriers and all positioning items needed at this time. Once the patient is selected in your imaging software, use the unit touchscreen to select the imaging program and exposure settings. Select the Ceph option. Select the desired projection, either pediatric lateral views, or posterior anterior, commonly called PA. And select manual mode and adjust the KV and MA values as required. For lateral views, unlock the locking lever and rotate the ear rods to the lateral projection position. The ear support assembly should be perpendicular to the face of the sensor. Lock the position using the locking lever. Pivot the nasion support into its uppermost horizontal position. For a posterior anterior view, unlock the locking lever and turn the ear rods to the lateral projection position. The ear support assembly should be parallel to the face of the sensor. Lock the position with the locking lever. Pivot the nasion support into its uppermost horizontal position. Open the ear rods by pressing the ear rod brake button and sliding the ear rods into the outermost position. Press the Patient In button on the positioning panel. The unit is ready for the patient when the Ready indicator light on the touch panel turns green. Ready the patient for the procedure. Ask the patient to remove any metal artifacts, including glasses, earrings, necklaces, hairpins, or other removable appliances from the shoulders and above. Properly place a protective lead apron over the patient in accordance with local safety regulations and guidelines. Ask the patient to stand as straight and tall as possible in front of the cephalostat head. Adjust the unit height so it is slightly higher than the top of the patient's head using the up-down arrows on the positioning panel. Guide the patient into the unit. Move the ear rods towards the patient's ears by pressing the ear rod brake button and sliding the ear rods into position. Press the laser light button on the patient positioning panel. Adjust the Frankfurt horizontal plane laser by manually tilting the patient's chin up or down as needed. The light must be parallel to the porion from the lower orbit of the eye or orbitail to the upper margin of the ear canal or external auditory meatus. Pivot the nasion support down and slide it towards patient's nasion. Ask the patient to swallow, press their tongue behind their front teeth in a relaxed position, and remain still for the duration of the exposure. Inform the patient that the machine will emit an audible signal that will stop when the exposure is complete. Press the laser lights button to double-check the patient's position and make any necessary adjustments. Move a safe distance of at least 6 feet or behind a suitable X-ray shield while maintaining line of sight to the patient during exposure. Press and hold down the exposure button. During the exposure, an audible signal will sound and the exposure warning symbol illuminates. Once the X-ray has been captured, the audible signal will stop. Release the button once this has occurred. Pivot the nasion support into its uppermost horizontal position. Press the ear rod brake button, slide the ear rods away from the patient, and guide the patient out of the unit. Remove the disposable ear rod covers and disinfect the unit according to the directions in the user manual. Additional information. This exposure can also be taken in a seated position. For waters and reverse town views, refer to the unit's user manual. You can download the manual using the link in the description below this video.